Okay, so I found that I was looking in a different folder, but for your sake, um, I'm just going to drag in a random song, just for fun. Okay. So picking back up, I have now created the name of my church, Ableton Live Project. This is a project folder that includes imported and processed samples that you can import all the different songs that you want to use in here, and it will save you from having to have many huge project folders just strewn everywhere, multiplying the backing tracks unnecessarily. So let's say in your set you've got "Come to the Water," and that's 86 BPM for 4. Let's say you have "Forever," and that's I think that's about maybe 76 BPM for 4. And then let's say you kind of liven things up a little bit with some "This Is Amazing Grace" after a prayer or something, or after maybe announcements or something like that. Okay, Amazing Grace, and I think that's about 120. Okay, all right. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these things here. Oops, that's not what I meant. I do want the mixer. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and drag this out. Here's your master set. So this is the first song, and you've got your MIDIs over here. I don't use MIDI in this playback because this is just an audio playback that the drummer triggers. So let's say we want to bring our "Come to the Water" in. This side, I'm going to rename. Command R renames stuff, by the way. Command R. Okay, so this is going to be the tracks side, and this is going to be the click and cue side. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to work first on the actual audio sound for, I don't know why I did that, but anyways, bigger's better, right? I'm going to double click on this. I'm going to come here to the beginning, and I'm going to pull this up. This is a different track. Remember, last video we actually cut this within the multi-stem multi-track project. And out here at the end, this has got some funky looking stuff here. I really want to fade this out actually so that we're doing all this live at the end. There are no drums on this particular song. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit warp. Now this song is saying 120 BPM, and that's fine. That means that I need to change this up here to 120 after I hit warp. Okay, I'm going to come over here. In my envelopes, I've got to actually see, not the clip, but I want to see in the mixer. I want to come down to track volume so that I can actually fade it out. Okay, and I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm going to fade it out before it even gets to this part. There's actually quite a long fade there. I'm going to bring it back a little bit. I probably want about a 2-measure fade. Okay, and I may hit option. Whoops. That's not what I meant. I'm going to hit option just to bring it down. Sorry, guys. I'm going to actually drag this back. Ableton is not very user-friendly when it comes to its user interface. Okay, so there we go. I've got the song starting at the time that I want it to. I've got it fading out the time that I want to in the track. Now let's go ahead, option click, drag it over. This side's going to be panned left for the click. This is going to be panned right. This side, whoops, yeah, duh. Double click that. If the click is too hot, you can bring the waveform down, and it won't affect the actual audio that you're getting back in your tracks. So that way, these can be controlled independently. I never change this down here. I actually change inside the actual waveform because the next song, I don't want its click to have to move. And this way it's saved. It's at a comfortable level. I kind of know where it should look. And this isn't rocket science. It just takes a little bit of time looking at it. Okay, all right. Now let's say for the second song you got "Forever." It's got Magic Symbol. Okay, I had a time when I had no bass player on Sunday night, so I actually did. I used him. Oops, I put that in the wrong one. Let's just double click this. Let's take a look at the intro. Oh yeah, 1 2 1 2 3 4. So to be able to start at a good time and nothing there's no music here, so I don't have to do a fade in. Okay, let's come to the end. That's a very normal fade out, just in case we decide to kind of let the fade do its own thing. I'm just going to leave it that way that it is. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and option click and move that over. That's ready to go. Amazing Grace, blah blah blah. Same thing. I'm going to come down here, scroll in 1, 2, 3, 4. Make that simple. Make that quicker. Very end. Yeah, so that's a very quick fade. No worries there. Gonna move this over. Let's just take a look. The waveform. Her voice is really loud. In the previous video, I showed you that I would export one with a click only and one with a guide only. What you would do is you would actually create your click here and then your guide here, and that way you can actually put your guide one that has the guide in it on this one and your click on this one, and that way you can actually adjust the actual waveforms in each of these files, not this down here. Leave those the way that they are, and that way when you save this song for future use, it'll be saved. It'll be just like that. Okay. You'll be able to see the difference between the click and the guide. The other one, it wasn't like that. Well, that's even weirder. And there's that. So, okay, so this Sunday is ready. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Shift Command S for save. Okay, and I'm going to call this. I'm just going to call this 020115. All right, I'm going to save it within this Multitracks demo project. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay. Oh crap. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so I guess I created a demo project and I saved the Ableton Live project within that, and that's fine. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to resave this as the CD demo project. I'm going to go ahead and just put this on my desktop for your sake. We'll go ahead and save that, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and save this again, and within the demo project, I'm going to actually label it 020115. I'm going to go ahead and save that. Okay? Now what I do is say we're done with this Sunday and you're getting ready to start your next Sunday. What I do is I'll just drag these down to the very bottom, and you can create new scenes here. Just I think it's Shift Command, or what is it? Sorry. No, I can't remember the. I can't remember the. I can't remember the. What do you call it? Whatever you call it. Anyways, I'm just creating the shortcut. I'm just creating new scenes here. So you've got new songs, and say sometimes you don't have the click, or say sometimes you don't have a track, you just have a click, so forth. So you're doing whatever you're doing. This is God is great. And then you've got Come to the Water. So there you go. Bam. Oh, God is great. This is at 130 BPM. Okay. And then you do Forever But Later On. Things like that. So you'll highlight this. You'll hit enter. It'll play. It's highlighted to the next one.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So there we go.
Intro.
If you don't want the guide, take the guide out. There you go. Hope that was helpful for you guys. And oh, by the way, make sure then on this one you'll hit Shift Command S, and you'll just rename it to the next week. 08. Okay. Now, if you want to save this somewhere else, you could do that. Just make sure that you hit Collect All and Save. Now, you don't have to do that here because in this project for this particular set, you are within the project that has all of the files already. Okay, so you're good to go. If that was confusing, make sure that you tell me, and I'll try to help you out. I appreciate your comments below. Thanks.